based on my experience, I think I made the right decision and the right choice to partner with iCanada. And they're very helpful. They know what they're doing, and genuinely mababait sila. And they are, I think, and I feel like they believe in the higher being. I'm Dan, or I will be taking up digital marketing communications sa Canada for the spring 2023 intake. The institution is the St. Lawrence College in Kingston.
I'm Jed. I'm 36. I'm a civil engineering graduate. We used to be based in Singapore, so I'm doing practicing civil engineering based in the Philippines, but I'm still with a Singapore employer. And when we do move to Canada, I'll be exploring engineering jobs there.
So I've been doing videos and doing client services for different multinational companies and Philippines and Asia wide regionally. So I think as a producer and as a graduate from the old curriculum, as a broadcast graduate, it's important for me to upskill myself through the modern techniques and the teachings that I will be getting, especially from institutions outside of my country. Initially, I thought my age would be a hindrance or one of the challenges or challenging factors, because I thought I should be younger. I should have done this earlier. But then I realized there are other more complicated things, especially when applying for overseas studies. Like for example, which school, who do I seek help from? Aside from that, which province, which country? Those basic questions. And is it just studying that I want to do there, or do I really want to live there? Because very enticing. Lahat ng countries like Western countries, especially for us, yung livelihood there, if it's conducive or if I can make it there, and at the same time yung processes, gathering of documents. We all know that the finance or the money factors involved, or do I have enough money to sustain me, not just for the duration of my classes or the program, but before, during, and after. And am I emotionally prepared for that, or am I mentally and physically okay pa sa mga ganong bagay? And then but through iCanada, the encouragement, and all the videos that I've seen and watched over the years and months, ultimately that pushed me to just say and do this.
Only when we did the research and when we did find out about iCanada, then we realized that it's not as scary as we thought. That's how I think we overcame that part.
Aside from researching, you have to prepare yourself. Is this really what I want, or am I just being influenced by those people who are like going for it? Am I ready for the challenges, not just prior to my studies, but when I move there? Kailangan gustuhin mo, hindi yung nakarely ka lang sa mga tanong tapos nagre-rely ka sa mga hindi reliable sources. And to verify that, it's up to you. You can always ask. Like for example, chancing upon iCanada, who would have known na may mga free services, di ba? You just have to do your research. Ask. Aside from asking, ask the right people and verify. And then legitimacy-wise, you can always verify those na naging clients or nag-succeed na. You can always check, because if you really want something, you will never leave any stone unturned. Diba? Start as soon and as early as you can. We were supposed to be in the, I think, winter intake. So dahil hindi nagsipag-reply ibang schools, we opted dun sa pinaka-responsive na college. And luckily, SLC, na I got accepted without any other dramas and requirements. So lucky for us, the last few people who got approved, even though there's already a strike ongoing, but you will never know. Like for example, magkaroon naman ng another wave ng pandemic, tapos may delay na naman. Ang timeline mo na fixated ka na I will get this within 3 to 6 months or 3 months. But if it doesn't happen, what's your backup plan? I have seen people who actually quit their jobs, nag-resign nang walang backup plans. And then, yung mga ganong mga bagay-bagay. I mean, I'm saying this, not because I'm saying na, magaling yung ginawa namin, kasi may iCanada, kaya naman nila. But it really depends on you and kanya-kanyang style nga, di ba? So,
we are a gay couple, and so he's a study permit guy, I'm the open work permit. We're not sure if for couples like us, is the timeline longer as compared to maybe a straight couple. We still got the approval, so I think that's one that's one thing unique with our application.
I think what makes our application unique, from my point of view, because ako naka-freelance, siya naka-remote work. So that's already, those two are already things na parang feeling ko baka pwedeng red flag kasi wala akong permanent employment. We left Singapore March 2022. So ang important, are you able to sustain your life in Canada or your possible life in Canada as a student with your current income and your current money available? So yun for me it's very unique na hindi kami employed full time, and at the same time same sex couple kami, so I don't know kung anong bearing nun. As a producer and as a director, who's been doing this for so many years, ayoko na nag-waste ng time. But then what made me trust them, aside from the generosity and the sincerity ng mga tao, is yung pagiging accommodating nila, and they're very transparent. They will let you know kung ano ba talaga. And for me to trust someone or a party that easily, it takes something, diba? So nakita ko yung genuine concern nila, na yung gusto nila, yung desire nila na to help you, and we're here, we're a family. Hindi yun joke, di ba? They will really make you feel like you're part of a family, and they will be there to guide you. So yung pa lang, yun yung mga convincing factors na bakit mo itatrust, di ba? And along the way, ma-realize mo na responsive sila sa mga, I have so many questions kasi, di ba? I remember I would usually ask questions, and then whenever they would feed me with information, I would go through it, and then it will take me a while to digest things, and then I will write my questions, and then they would answer naman right away. So, yung mga bagay na yun is, those things are for me enough na para mag-gain yung trust ko, and to just let them do their thing. And I think sa buhay natin, we just let people do their jobs and to trust, especially kung yung expertise nila, yung forte nila.
Worry namin, and I know that our struggle will be how to arrange, how to present them. So we know that will be our weakness kasi we are working professionals, so we don't have time to do all the research. Kung paano mag-follow up or ano yung tamang paraan. For example, how do we write our SOP, LOE? We can search online, pero iba pa rin yung may advice like from iCanada. So kaya na-patch talaga ni iCanada yung weakness na, which is we have all this. How do you present it to IRCC to get the approval? So yes.
Nag-upfront medical na kami ng November, nag-lodge ng January, and then I think before end January, naka-receive na kami ng request for biometrics. And then we did our biometrics, and then yun na yung waiting time. Waiting time na.
So pinasa na namin lahat, but we still had to wait.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Na yung sinasabi ko, very unpredictable. There are some cases na nakakapasa within a few days or a few weeks, and then there are cases like mine or ours na it took us 3 months. So again, kailangan talaga gawin siya ng mas maaga, and always have a plan A, B, and C. Yeah. Prior to 22nd April, I think that was a Saturday. Friday, day before, I made a follow-up. But then, you will always receive the generic response from IRCC. So, nalungkot na, higa-higa, and then when I woke up, I saw the message from iCanada na, congratulations, your your application was approved and all with a screenshot of the yung timeline from IRCC. And then I remember I cried and I woke him up, and then I said, when I just told him, I just called him, I just told him, Jed. Then he woke up and then exclaimed, approved na? Parang ganun.
A week before nun, I was going crazy na. I was checking the online.
We were both checking.
Checking the online tracking page every few hours. Baka sakali kasi bibitin na kami.
Yes.
So kaya nung ginitiman niya ako nun, nag-gets ko na approve na. Iiyak na kami. Kanya-kanyang story, kanya-kanyang journey. So like sometimes for me, I would check forums and makita ko, bakit si ganito ganun kabilis, sa amin pala ganun katagal. Pero like what you said, it's really different for everyone. So don't get paranoid and just keep pushing. If it's bound to happen, it will happen.
Yes.
I'm sure someone else out there might similar story with us, and this is proof that it's possible. Just reach out.